Hi everybody, hi. Hope you all are having a lovely night. And hello. I know it's been a bit of a while since I actually did, a proper video game stream. I know it's been a bit hectic with the plan to move and everything. It's been tough, but I'm keeping my chin up and I'm not getting you know, uh, sad about it. I hope everyone is having a good time, and we are going to continue playing I Wani Hug That Gator. I literally haven't played this thing since the start of the month. And even then, that might have been, rolled over from midnight, like how I'm doing it, like, now. Well, it's 11 o'clock, but we're going to play until midnight, hopefully. And yeah, sorry. Guess I'm a little tired from working so much today, but not gonna let that stop me. I'm gonna have a good time, and I hope everyone has a good time along for the ride. However it goes. You know what I'm trying to say. All right, I'm just gonna wet my whistle. Hopefully that's a little bit better for you guys. Oh, I'm just replying to Miss real quick. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. I know it's been. Wow, my voice is really out of practice, isn't it? I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing? It's not like you need to. Sorry, I'm talking to myself again. Sorry, I'm getting a little kooky. So let's go ahead and jump back to the game. Let's see. Where were we again? Oh yeah, here we go. August 1st. Oh wow, it really was it like. Look at that, literally at 0000. So it was literally at midnight on the dot, August 1st. Alright. Oh. Oh. Hello? While running game code? What? Hello? Quit? Is that gonna close the game? I hope not. Oh boy. Technical difficulties, people. It's not a stream without a little scuff. Don't you worry. Alright, let's see. Load. Alright, okay. I guess I just needed to close it and reopen it. Turning it off and on again always fixes it. I still don't know how to get rid of that thing in the top right corner. Oh, shoot. Alright, we're back to the game, I guess. After how bad they messed me up during PhD, I don't want my stomach to endure that torture again. Instead, I just got a few hash browns from a fast food joint by the metro. I idly scroll through my feed as I usually do, while the metro jostles about to my destination. Ah. It's been a few days now, and the strange scent of extremely cheap detergent and alcohol have become an afterthought. It's called being nose blind. Basically, if you smell something so often, your brain just like literally tunes it out. It becomes like white noise. At least that's what the laundry commercials or air freshener commercials would tell me. Some of the vines are actually plastic, and the flowers are little air fresheners. Oh, see, I told you. That's not actually something I noticed. More so witnessed when a passenger tried eating one. Some of the vines are real, though. For some reason, they go untouched anyways. Maybe they're just not tasty. Vegetarians don't eat the grass in their lawns after all. Right? Huh. Anyways, lights have gone out and someone dropped a wrecking ball next to me. Must be Mr. Ferris. I forget the voice I did. Good morning, Mr. Inko. Good morning, I forget the voices. It's only been a month, so pardon me. I just remember that there was Soldier TF2 and that was it. And, good morning. Has work been going fine? It has, slowly, but I'm very thorough. I hate the idea of a place learning not being an ideal place to learn. And I appreciate our talks. Your perspective has really helped me understand the student body more. You're welcome. Hey, have you given any more thought to the fashion thing? Oh, no, sorry. Okay, I'm a little rusty, guys. Hey, have you given any more thought to the fashion thing? I have, although I can't say I really get it. There's plenty to see everywhere if you just look around. Really? Like what? Well, like, look at the girl at the other end of the car there. It's rather revealing. I don't think that's really for me. I love my... Oh, Toast, hi! You got your account back. How are you doing? I'm sorry that I didn't even realize that that you didn't have access to your account. Well, I'm glad that you have it back now. We're just playing the silly gator game. Hope you're doing well. You doing alright? That's good. Yeah. I'm having an alright day too. Just a little tired. So it'll probably be a little short stream today. But I'm happy to have you here for however long we go. I just mean as an example. Well, there's an event coming up. I could see about trying something new. Oh god, is he gonna be in a dress? What would you recommend? That's a good question. What would be good to use here? Oh, do I get to... In my inner eye, I conceptualize the coolest possible Ferris. The fresh machine is going full throttle. First, sunglasses. Oh my god, it's actually... His eyes may be a little too far apart for that. However, beanie. Moving on. Big guns, fresh jacket. Oh my god. There we go, the coolest possible Ferris. Mr. Nito? Sorry, just thinking. Why did you start with... Okay, guys. I think... Should we go with the... My gut is telling me the glasses, but do you think we should go with the glasses, the beanie, or the cross-print jacket? Put a 1 for sunglasses, 2 for beanie, and 3 for jacket in chat. I'm too lazy to do a poll. If not, I'll just pick glasses. note takers, I guess everybody just unanimously agrees with me that the sunglasses are the best choice, as they obviously are. I see, I see. Really now? Those all sound rather expensive. Yeah, they are. You know what? Try a gold chain necklace. A what? Yeah, just make sure it's appropriately sized so it doesn't look silly. I'm sure it would go a long way, and they're pretty cheap to get. Well, alright, I'll take your word for it. We sure talk about fashion a lot, though. Is that really all everything's about these days? Oh, of course not. What do you want to know about? What's YOLO mean? I've heard that term thrown around recently. That was like 5 years ago. Oh. Mr. Ferris and I talk more about contemporary urban slang until we arrive at our stop. God, YOLO. I'm gonna call it YOLO now. Mr. Yeah, I still know how to pronounce this right. Iadakan had just started talking about our first project for this class. As soon as he said the word, Olivia's hand shot up. Her gray eyes sparkled in excitement, and a smile threatened to crush the perpetual frown etched on her snout. The girl vibrates in her seat as she waves her arm in the air, trying to get the teacher's attention. Iadakan's own smile was strained as he and Olivia engaged in a staring contest with one another. I can only marvel as the two argued with each other without a single word. Eventually, Iadakan won by turning off the lights and turning on the cheap projector hanging from the ceiling. Oh yeah, for sure. Those projectors, I'm pretty sure they installed one and never replaced it to stay in the classrooms. And playing a safe video about paint that felt far too graphic for a school setting. What? I don't think I'll be able to eat barbecue for a while. What? Thoroughly defeated, Olivia crosses her arms and pouts in her seat. That's adorable. And that is why I won't be using any more exotic materials for any projects, Miss Halford. Maybe I should just skip breakfast entirely. Crap, I forgot what voice was I doing for them. I think it was a deep voice. Or like a raspy voice, not deep. It's been a month. Forgive me, guys. I still don't. No, that's way too. that's way too deep. I still don't see the problem. Once you've all had the proper safety handling course in the second semester, you'll be allowed to use oil-based paints. Yeah, oil-based paints are no joke. I know a bit about oil paints for model making, or model painting, and they're a lot more technical than they seem, and they involve some mineral spirits and the like that are kind of not good to get on your skin, but they have some phenomenal applications. But yeah, very not very beginner friendly unless like you are like anyway, off topic. Until that time, however, all of these signs will require safer supplies. Now, since we've pivoted to this, might as well finish the full video. The grumpy gator holds a hand to her throat, mumbling to herself as she grabs a metal flask and drinks from it. Is it apple juice? The entire display from her was mystifying, at odds with how Ben and Liz described Olivia. In fact, it kind of reminded me of me. I can understand why. After all, Iadakan is letting Ben and I use some of his equipment in photography. That thrill of experimentation, of new possibilities. No doubt that it brings a creative sparkle to her eyes. Eyes that fill with pure malice as they glare daggers my way. Oh, was I staring? Oops. Before I can offer an apology, Sari had her hands on the wheels. She rolls up to Iadakin's desk. He leans forward intently. I can't make out anything that's said through the video, but going by the occasional glare back, that it's not hard to imagine. Crap, I really didn't mean to offend. Iadakin knows I'm watching and motions for me to come forward. Slowly, I shift out of my seat and approach the desk. Alright, is something going on here? Iadakin speaks in a hushed tone, just loud enough for me to hear over the makeshift matinee. Olivia's telling me you're making goofy faces at her. No, I said he's been staring at me all through class. Huh? It's weird, it's like he's never seen someone like me. Can't you move him to a different seat? Now, hold on a sec there, Olivia. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm sure this is just a misunderstanding. Mr. Hidaken... I don't know. I can't... It's like she's a different person here. She fishes out a canteen of water and brings it to her mouth. Oh, it's just regular water. I thought it was apple juice. You're given a lot of leeway when it comes to seat assignment, but asking for something like this? I just want him to leave me alone. She sips again. What's that about? Well then, Ingo, you tell us. What's on your mind? Can't have disgrace between classmates this early in the year. I'm confused. I didn't even know there was any disagreements between us. Well, sometimes it's the little things you do that you don't even think about that affect people the most. Anything like that come to mind? I shake my head. Olivia's glare doesn't diminish away from my field of view. I mean, I've been a bit curious about her since we sit next to each other and I'm friends with some of her friends. We all sat together at lunch yesterday. Iadakin nods to himself thoughtfully. Sounds like he just wants to hang out, Olivia. Her face crunches at the mere thought. Not really interested. He distracted me from my classwork. I want to watch the video without being gawked at. Sorry, I didn't mean it. Does that resolve the issue for you? Does that resolve the issue for you, Olivia? No, I don't want somebody in this class. She goes taking a sip but ends up turning the canteen upside down. All out. Grr. Olivia, you can go fill that up if you want. You aren't missing anything. The video's nothing you don't already know, I'm sure. Olivia eyes me suspiciously and slowly moves out the door towards the nearest water fountain. Iadakin sighs. Alright. He leans back in his chair with his arms resting behind his head. Inko, I told you yesterday if the air needs clearing to do it yourself. Now she's in the mood because you were staring at her like a weirdo. And here I thought you two would get along. She even gave you that sketch she made of you. Truthfully, I'm impressed, but here we are. What's going on, big guy? Again, sorry. It's been a pretty busy few days. Yeah, I've got into a cool friend group. We're all gonna sit together for lunch. Olivia's there too. She didn't say much, but I got her a soda. I don't know why she's so upset at me. It's nothing personal, Inko. It's not? She's reticent, especially when it comes to change. If you're at her lunch period too, I can see why she'd be wary of you. If you don't mind me asking, Mr. Iadakin, yes? Why is she so open with you? How do you mean? Just now, she spoke in that conversation than all the other times I've seen her yesterday. I saw the canteen, I figured it was something to do with her voice, but it's surprising. Her water bottle's the other way around. It's unfortunate, but she just rarely talks at all. And I guess she just really trusts me. I've known her since she was a freshman. She seemed to gravitate towards art and how I taught it. As soon enough, I took her under my wing. But she lives with Damien, right? He's at the lunch table and she still barely talks to him. Poor kid. Hope he's doing alright. He seems to be alright. But yeah, she's distant to everyone else. So much so I keep hearing weird things about her. Iidakin leans forward in his chair, suddenly attentive. Is this about your gossiping with Ben yesterday? A bit. He showed up at the table and said something about her being the same after she left. Probably some drama there, but I don't want to pry. He nods. But also, Liz told me some weird things too. He stops nodding. I know of her. Is something wrong? No, she just said I shouldn't get invested in being her friend. Everyone's being really weird about it, so I was curious for myself. Guess that's why I was looking at her weird. Sorry. Iidakin rubs his temples. Ay. It's worse than I thought. Ay. Sorry, couldn't help myself. What is it? I'll put it this way. You've met 3 people that know Olivia, other than me. Of the 3, only one thinks highly of her, and the other 2 start unloading drama on anyone willing to listen. In this case, you. No wonder you're confused. I hadn't thought of it like that. I don't blame you. You shouldn't be involved in anything stupid. High schoolers, you know. I guess. Iidakin inhales, collecting his thoughts. Important question, then. Do you really want to be Olivia's friend? Huh? I mean, I guess. A judging eyebrow was raised my way. Are you really, or just curious about her? He seems pretty serious about this. Yes, then. Olivia returns to class and rolls right back up to the desk. Back. Have you changed his desk yet? I can't help but love her. Iidakin nudges his head towards me expectingly, prodding me on. I'm sorry I distracted you during class, Olivia. She looks to Iidakin and gets a similar nod. Sure. I mean, you're welcome. I mean, thanks. But, no, really, I don't want to be distracted. Come on now, Olivia. The least you could do is give him another chance. You never know. I don't really want to know. I get he's, like, friends with Damien, but I don't really want to, you know? Not in this class. But I'd like to be your friend. She stops and raises an eyebrow. Lots of those going around recently. Like she was expecting this response. She looks to Iidakin for help. Actually, Olivia, I also think he'd make a good friend for you. Exclamation point. What? His words were like a battering ram. I'm simply saying to give Ingo here a chance. I can almost see the imaginary bulwark she hid behind slowly crumbling from what Iidakin was saying. You are both quite similar at heart, though you may have different methods. Perhaps you'll find some compromise behind cynicism and naivety if you work together. Finally, the last fragments of her imaginary fortress collapse. Olivia can only look at the art teacher with a timid confusion painted across her features. Well, I don't... Are you for real, Mr. Iidakin? I am. He's actually in another class of mine. I've seen him. He's passionate about his camera like you are with a brush. Is Olivia the huggable gator in the title? They are indeed the gator you wanted to hug. How are you doing, Fuzzy? Hope you're doing well. I know you were drawing your own gator earlier. Hope the line work wasn't giving you too much trouble. And I do expect great things from him. Oh, okay. Sorry, I really thought, oh. Oops, she accidentally bit her tongue. Her mouth is clamped shut. It's just my opinion. You can make your own choices, Olivia. She nods furiously. Oop, The movie's about to end. You two should get back to your seats. We good here? Olivia side-eyes me again and nods once more. Alright. He motions for us to skedaddle. Olivia backs away to her spot. Thanks, Mr. Hidakin. For what? I just gave an opinion. I'm serious. It's up to you two if you want to be friends. Don't screw it up. He waves me off again and gets up to flip the lights. I get back to my seat and stare absent-mindedly at the projected screen as I digest Iadakin's last words. He said he only gave his opinion, but it seems like he also gave me an opportunity to take the right steps in connecting with Olivia. And with what he said about her being passionate with the brush, it's gotten me even more curious about her artistic prowess. Speaking of whom, I notice that she occasionally gives me a side-eye. I don't think she can see my eyes due to the dim lighting combined with my shades. She stares at me with a sense of strange curiosity, while as if she's trying to get a read from me from my face alone. But from what I can tell by her facial cues, she seems confused and almost shaken up. Like she wants to say something, but keeps on backing away at the last second. Guess her mind is also jostling around from Iadakin's words. Our teacher flicks the light switch and I feel my retina burn from the bright lamp lights even with my sunglasses. Alright, normally in your first week you'd be doing something simple, like a color swatch wheel. However, I think you all managed something a bit more advanced. The Gator Girl's hand whipped around at the word advanced. Whatever Olivia was saying before regarding me seems to be forgotten, and she focuses almost entirely on the teacher. Mr. Iadakin holds up a stack of papers for us to see. First things first, I'd like for you all to fill out these topic sheets so that I know you understand how to safely handle oil-based paints. Last thing we need is another burnt down classroom. Oh yeah, also oil paints are very, it's in the name, oil, very flammable. The way Iadakin says those words makes me imagine some pretty horrible outcomes. Once you finish your sheets, bring them to me so I can review them. I'll be giving you the permission sheet after I know you lot won't set yourselves on fire or poison yourselves. The Allosaurus guy in front of me hands back the stack and I take a page from it before handing it to the rest of the Diplo girl behind me. My eyes scan over the sheet. What grade of mask do snouts longer than 3 inches require? Ooh, actually, it's really cool. I don't know. I just, obviously it's just like a video game, but the setting, it's humans and dinosaurs and furries together, it'd be like, how would they integrate stuff for both groups? You know what I'm trying to say. A realization hits me. I didn't see the first half of that video. My eyes scan over the page and I groan when I see questions I have no answers for. All of them pertaining to dinosaur anatomy. I thought I heard the sound of a rogue get around here. Well, Intra, if it was a good rogue, you wouldn't hear them at all. How are you doing, hon? I hope you're doing well. Oof, sorry, my nose is just kind of stuffy. No, I'm not getting sick. It was actually raining a bit earlier. Well, I was out doing deliveries today. But I think it's soaking wet, just a little damp. Hope it's just not my sinuses acting up. Blah. Horrible, horrible time to do a voice acting or a narrative focus game. It's more since I play when I learn how to spot them, but I hope you're doing well, cutie. I'm doing good, hon. I'm doing good. Even better now that you're here, and I hope you are having a lovely night. Oof. The art teacher looks directly at me and then to the side. I try to decipher his meaning, following his eyes. Oh. I turn in my seat and lean closer to Olivia. Hey, what? Oh, that was... Wasn't expecting that transition. What? What now? What? What is it? I'm not gonna let you draw me. What the hell? Looking at her paper, I see she's already answered the questions I couldn't. I show her my own page, tapping the upper section that it was still blank. Olivia groans and looks to Iadakin pleadingly. All she gets from her trolls is a thumbs up. Fine. Fine. Here. She holds out her sheet for me. Wait, isn't this cheating? The art teacher wouldn't... When did he get to his desk? Why does he have a sleep mask? Okay, that is the super most accurate thing. One-size-fits-all solutions would be fewer and farther between with large morphological differences between species. Yeah, definitely for sure. But no matter the species, super accurate for the teacher be sleeping with an eye mask on. I swear to God, we once had a 6 weeks test, or it was like basically like our exam, and legit one time we just had people like, you know, getting up, walking around, throwing shit everywhere. Like the teacher did not care. In fact, I even think they stepped out during the middle of it just because they couldn't handle all the kids being rowdy. Holy crap, do I not miss going to school. I would, if I could do it over again, maybe, but do not miss it. If I look over the answers, I still learn the safety procedures. So what's the difference in the end? That must be what he's thinking. Either that or he doesn't care. I copied the words from Olivia's sheet, did my best to at least rephrase them. Yeah, I'll always do that. If you can't copy, at least rephrase it. Some of my classmates are already walking up to Yadakin's desk. He's barely reading the pages, not even taking the sleeping mask off. Thanks, Olivia. Whatever. Olivia finishes her page in a few seconds and wheels herself to the desk too. The last answer I'm fairly confident on. Like what Flashpoint means. It means the end of the DC universe. I'm sorry. I get up and go to Idakin's desk and set my safety assignments down. Good. Here's your permission slip to use hazardous paints. Didn't even bother to look over my worksheet. He lifts the eye mask from his face and looks at me with one eye. What? Most of this stuff doesn't apply to you, Anko. Just don't drink the paint or get in your eyes and you'll be okay. Yeah. Most cautious teacher. I'm sorry. Yes, Mr. Idakin. Attaboy. Now get back to your desk and wait for class to end. Tomorrow I'll be starting you all on something simple, like painting a cube or a ball. Yeah, model dodgeball painting. The ice drops down and return to my seat. The class clock reads 5 minutes until lunch. Olivia's back to leering at me. Oh man, my nose really stepped up. Oh man, I picked the best time to do a story game. I consider what I should do or say, but some sort of icebreaker. Mr. Idakin said we're similar, and I can see some of what he means. But I'm a photographer and she's a painter. So a cubist and a dadist walk into a bar. Have a good lunch now. Then when the bell rings, Olivia shoves most of her things into her backpack. Not caring if her notebooks gets crushed. Once she zips up, she races out of the classroom. Guess she doesn't want to get caught in the chaos of the lunchroom stampede. I managed to avoid getting stuck in the frenzy by shuffling along the wall. I managed to avoid getting stuck in the frenzy by shuffling along the wall the long way around the lunchroom. It's a bit longer, but at least there's less risk getting used as an improvised meat club. Hey, why don't I just go to the courtyard? It's right there next to the table. Hey, Ed! It's good to see you. Hope you're doing, well. Sorry, my nose is a little stuffed up, but we're playing, I Wani Hug That Gator. Ooh. Next time. Hey, is that a palm tree or something by the table now? Never seen one with a trunk that's green. I get around the last of the crowd and approach the table. Damien's here, chowing down on a sandwich stacked with various meats. And like yesterday, Olivia's already at the table. Hey Damien, you seen Liz? Thought she was joining us for lunch. Without a word, Damien points to the palm tree next to us. Oh crap, that's no tree. I look up and see Liz's head in the rafters, prodding at the vines on the ceiling. The ceiling was a lot lower in the computer lab, so I couldn't tell as easily, but that neck is long. Anyways, doing good. Body's enjoying getting back to working out after years. Oof. I'll just make sure to give yourself plenty of rest and stretch and hydrate before you dehydrate. The Dadaism is such a pompous art movement. Is that the thing where you paint the cubes in the circles or the things? Honestly, I swear I never learned anything from that. Hey Liz. Hey, go. Couldn't see you over there till I heard you. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and get my food from the vending machines again. Making my way over to the vending machines, I do some song and dance. What the? King Crimson? No, that's Bites the Dust. I don't know. Making my way over to the vending machines, I do the same song and dance I did last time. Card swipe and a few button presses later earned me a couple cans of soda, 2 bags of chips, and a few candy bars. The breakfast of champions. It's like when the teacher asks if you brought enough candy for everyone, only now it's true. Head back to our table. The bundle of food stuff in my makeshift pouch and distribute them. Gonna drink some more water. Man, I really don't want to be sick tomorrow because that's what I was gonna try and start moving stuff. Oh well. It's pronounced da, but you can pronounce it by calling it dada. Olivia gets her share, but she doesn't say anything. Oh, sweet. I thank you, Inko. Damien, if you'd be so kind. Already on it. Damien cracks open a can of soda just as Liz lowers her head next to him. She's wearing a novelty soda cap. Oh my god. Well, I think Olivia has a contender for best girl now, or competition for best girl now. He then speed swaps the old can with the new one, almost like he's swapping wheels on a Formula 1 race car. Thank you. No problemo. Okay, I still remember the voice that I picked for Damien, and it is still 100% perfect for him. He's just like, he's just like that guy, that guy that was just always cool, always chill to hang out with, and just like you can't hate him. Liz's head cranes back up to the top of the ceiling to continue eating the foliage. So, Nico, how's your day been so far? It's been pretty decent. I'd say I'm also looking forward to photography since Ben will be showing me some good photo spots. Cool, cool. Gosh, excuse me. Damien just nods as he continues to munch on a sandwich. I think he zoned out about halfway through my sentence. Real, though. I totally disassociate while in the middle of eating food. Oh, and also, Liz helped me submit my contest entry. Awesome! Can always rely on Liz to help you out. Flattery gets you nowhere, Damien. You can't stop me from trying. Just saying the honest truth. Liz entered the contest too, right? Everyone must be trying to win the cash prize. The money's okay. Liz comes down again with a mouthful of leaves. Her hands hold up a tray with each segment filled with different sauce. But the real prize is having your submission. Featured on your sponsored magazine cover in the future article. Sorry, I just want to keep in character. How is she still she is still articulate, even with a mouthful of leaves. My bad, my bad. Do you have any idea how great that looks on a resume? Heck, I could probably get a scholarship with that alone. Whoa, you really got that all planned out? What'd you submit? She takes a moment to swallow her salad and then shares a huge grin. I submitted my best digital art piece. Ooh, what is it? Here. The tray is set aside so she can bring out her phone to show Dan and me her entry. Is it anime? No. It looks to be a village townhouse piece. Very rustic and classy. It looks pretty good. Yo, that's so... Is he pogging? Oh my god, he's pogging, guys. We got the Damien Pog. Damien Poggers. Can we get some poggers in chat? Get some poggers in chat, guys. That looks so realistic. Thanks. Took me about a week to really blend some of the more fanciful elements into each other. I based it off my grandfather's home from the old country. This is amazing. You can't even tell this is whole thing's digital art at all. Dan grabs a hold of Liz's phone and turns towards Olivia. Hey, Olivia! She jumps up, having been suddenly made relevant to the conversation she was just spectating. What? I'm not giving these chips back. They're mine. I'm just going to show you Liz's entry. Olivia narrows her eyes and leans over to see the image on Liz's phone. She then looks up and gives Damien a quick nod before returning to eating her chips. Damien's smile falters a little at her minimal response, though he's back to his usual grin as Liz takes back her phone. Wow, Liz, I didn't know you were so into digital painting. That looks great. Do you plan on being an artist after graduating? Aw, thanks. Well, no, I don't plan on being an artist per se. The plan is to be an antiques dealer, specifically with art. What's that mean? It means she buys the splattered canvases everyone else just uses for money laundering. True though. True though. For real, you can literally just like... It's literally just money laundering at the certain levels. It's just money laundering. You write it off as a donation for your taxes, and then like you just trade hands with, you shake hands with your speculator buddy, and boom, money laundering 101. I don't know. Huh, no, it'll be the real deal stuff. There's a real market out there for it. So I'm taking the AP business class and using it in the school's prestigious art program. Ah, man, that takes me back to my AP programs. You know, it kind of sucked to be kind of not growing up, but like being in these extra curricular programs like AP, Math and Science, and so classes, and then look at me now, I'm a VTuber. So obviously that's a huge glow up. That's actually why I picked this place out. There's a real elite section of graduates from here. Oh, so you're the school treasurer too, right? Sure am. I'm doing everything to make sure I'm ready for the real deal. I do love painting, though. It's not just an instant means. Yeah, that's why I want to get into training. I can get the right people the right art they need. That's very thoughtful. I should start thinking of my future more. I wonder what Olivia thinks about this, if it even interests her. David just exaggeratedly nodding his head up and down. I don't know if he's agreeing with Liz or headbanging to some tune playing in his head. I looked to the side and see Olivia staring down the chip bag, looking pensive. I guess I'm not the only one that's a bit worried about our long-term plans after school compared to Liz. We got the whole year still. What about you, Damien? Don't really have a big goal set. The only reason I'm going here is because it's the closest school to our home. Damien, you know I keep telling you about planning ahead. I know, but I like keeping my options open. So what are you doing in school? I just picked out any class that seemed interesting to me. Though I gotta say, home economics class is pretty fun. I get to make food in class and eat it too. Nice. From learning skills in a class like that, you'd be a perfect husband. Ayo? Husbando confirmed? Yeah. Wait, what? What? Now kiss. But to get back to my point, that art contest. If I win and get that interview, it's an insane advantage. I'll say. By the way, Olivia, did you submit something for the art contest? Oh. She looks away, slightly deflated. No. Really? Oh crap, I might have a chance then. Hey Liz, that sounds a certain way. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Olivia rolls her eyes and rarely goes back to munching on her chips. Mr. Udakon said you were really into painting, and I really liked the portrait you made that of tongue-tied. I really got to. If I really want to be a professional here, I gotta really flex those tongue muscles. Okay. All right, back to the plot. And I really like that portrait of me you made. Whoa, she what? Uh-oh. Crash and burn, buddy, crash and burn. Her suspicious leer is now replaced by a murderous glare. Yep, lunch is the perfect time to eat my feet. I've actually seen any of her real work, only something she'd done out of boredom. Olivia's eyes close as she inhales deeply, the air of neutrality returning to her once she reopens them. She looks me up and down again, as though something will be different this time. Can't. What's that mean? Besides, even if I could, they're gonna be looking for the best artists here, so you gotta show that to them with how good your art is. But I just don't want them to look at me and feel like they have to give me a reward out of pity. Tegan's face is frozen mid-bite, his sandwich losing its meat integrity by the second as his eyes flick between Olivia and I. I could practically hear the blaring alarm in his head as his brain catches fire trying to connect the dots. I want to be judged for my art and not... Olivia struggles to formulate the next few words and lets out a weary sigh. It would just feel undeserved. How? Yeah, how? Damien, shush. Has that ever happened before? Do people really do that? You weren't there for it. Some losers used to even tell me to take advantage of it. Why not? There goes the other foot into that mouth. Dude, seriously? Why? So I can get constantly reminded of myself? So I can't separate myself from my work? So I can get complacent being worse so I can eventually rely on it? So the playing field can be even? That's a lot at once. Not even sure I got all that, but I definitely touched a nerve I shouldn't have. No, sorry. Olivia brushes her hair down. Look, I don't want to get awards and praises I haven't earned. I'm seriously not that good. I really wouldn't win. She sighs and takes a long sip of cola. Oh no indeed. Yeah, that was a nat one if I ever saw on a speech check. Can I see some of your work? No. Man, she really shouldn't put herself down like that. I get it. All our students here are crazy good at art. Some are probably better now than I ever will be, and they're just starting. It's pretty scary to think about. I mean, like that landscape of the senior at the principal's office. Landscape? Hold on, I took a shot of it. It's a bit tough getting my camera out now with all the books I need for class in the way. I lay out the contents of my backpack, taking my treasured DSLR cam out, at last. After finding the shot in question in the menus, I turned the display towards everyone else so they could see the glamour shot. A freshman made that painting. Just from the look of it, I can see why it won first place. I drew that. Oh. Her name's on it, isn't it? My brain finally makes a connection with the signature on the mural. That was you? Is it that much of a shocker to you? Quite a bit, yeah, it looks amazing. I mean, it's whatever. I'd have some dumb guy to help me out, so it isn't like I was the one who did it all. So, when you say you can't enter, it's because you already won once? Yeah, basically. She looks away from us, eating her chips in silence. I've heard the expression of being one's worst critic, but I never expected Olivia to kick herself this hard. I'm mentally kicking myself thrice over just for thinking that last part. What? Something wrong with this? Did she bite her tongue or something? Why is she imitating one of those picture plans right now? Liz? What's with the long neck? Just surprised to see you in better spirits is all. You're making it weird. Don't make it weird. Yeah, it's been ages, Olivia. To think a randy like Inky here got you to open up like this in just 2 days. He gestures to me. What'd you do, man? The girl in question freezes, Damon's thoughtless comments having thrust her into self-awareness. And she just leaves. Olivia, wait. She's gone. Well, she did give a warning. Yeah. I was just excited to see she was making good progress. Finished Song of Achilles and it destroyed me. Don't know what that is, but I guess that's good. Oof, and my nose is all plugged up. The rest of lunch we'd spent trying to talk about Liz's art process. Didn't look like he wanted to try bringing Olivia back into the conversation, but no one had any idea where she had gone. Still part of me thinks she wants to talk. So why doesn't she? Sadly, a question for another time, as Olivia's departure seems to signal the end of lunch. At least Liz and Damien wave goodbye. Leaving me to clean up all the trash from the table. Cleaning everything out of the roof of my backpack. Darn it. Alright. I know it's a bit short. And it's a little short for me even. But I think this is where we're gonna call it for tonight. Just because I really don't It's a book about Achilles and Patroclus, two warriors who loved each other during the Trojan War. History said they were really good friends. This was fun as always. Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting a little stuffed up, and I just think it would be better to hold off on this. But at least I got to stream, and just hopefully wish me luck tomorrow with the moving and all that stuff. Oh, and of course when I say it, my nose finally clears up. But yeah, this was good, at least to stream for a little bit. I know I've been busy, but I'm trying my best. Okay, I'm trying, and hopefully once the move comes or is done, I can, stream and do stuff without worrying again. Blah. We'll figure it out. But yeah. Let's see, who is online for us to raid? There's always the redeem if anyone wants to use it, but let's see. I know he's playing Dead by Daylight. Sorry, he's doing art. Ooh, TV's doing Binding of Isaac. I don't think I've raided TV before, have I? I don't know why, just Binding of Isaac makes me want to raid them. I should play Binding of Isaac. Let's see, are they still streaming? Yeah, they are. Yeah, let's go ahead and give him a raid. Oh, wait, I think I might be ending the stream. Uh-oh. Crap. No. Okay, well, guess we won't raid. This is why we check before we do the raids. If we're not gonna raid TP, sorry, he's doing art. And I was doing Dead by Daylight. Tia's doing Dave the Diver. What's Dave the Diver? We raided Snake last time, so Dave the Diver is great. Oh, I guess let's check out Dave the Diver. What's Sure then. Let's go ahead and raid. Let's go ahead and raid Tia Singer. I'm just trying to do people I don't normally raid. So yeah. So let's go ahead and do that. Go raid Tia underscore not tab or dash underscore singer. Alright guys, here's the raid message. If you aren't subbed, you can always use this one, or you could replace it with your own emotes, or just use the words, whatever you like. I'm sorry for it being kind of short today. It's partially me and my poor planning, but thank you all for being here, and I will see you all. That's a good question. Am I going to stream more? Because I need to do... No, I won't. I don't think I will be able to stream tomorrow. Since I do it before I have to do DoorDash. It's so hard. I need to plan these things better, but whatever happens, I thank you all for the support, and I really appreciate it. Have a good one, and have a good night. Bye-bye.